Hi everyone, and welcome to the day 7 of our 12 cards of Christmas. Yes, that is correct. This is the 7th card, and I am Tammy, and this is the series where I make 2 cards, one for me and one for one of you. And what is the requirements is that you need to be a subscriber and you need to leave me a comment with your name and email address. And if you are selected to win the card, I will send you an email asking you to send me your mailing address via email, and I'll get the card out to you within right away. I do need you to reply within a couple of days so that I can make sure that I get the cards out so that you have time to send them for Christmas. And yeah, I think that's the only rules. I need for you to be 18 or older or have your parents' consent, and I'll put all of this information in the description box below so you can check that out, make sure that I've told you everything I need. But it's a fairly simple process, and it's just a lot of fun, and I do open it internationally, and I just like to share the cards that I've made. So let's go ahead and get to it. This is a fairly easy card, as most of them have been, and I have enjoyed making these. This, like I said, is card number 7. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using the Cherry Cobbler ink, and then I also have, what do I have here? I have die cuts from the Christmas Staircase Thinlits, and it has these 2 little evergreen dies that we are going to use to make the greenery at the bottom of the candles. So I've already obviously cut those with my Big Shot, but I thought that I would let you guys see the process of taking them off of the paper. This is only sticking because, I mean, it's not cut. It is cut. It's just because there's so many little fingers. They're kind of intertwined. So that's the only reason that it was a little bit difficult to get them off. But that's as easy as that is. I am going to put these back on my magnetic sheet and then put these back in their case. There is a matching stamp set that goes with this, and it is really cute. If you guys are interested, I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and all of my information is down below, but you just go to TT.Scraps.stampinup.net, and that'll take you right there. So we are going to be working first with this top layer, and I'm just going to stamp Merry Christmas in Cherry Cobbler in the top right corner of my card front. And this is an old Stampin' Up! Set, but it's really cute. So you can use whatever sentiment you want, of course. Bum, bum, bum. I'm going to go ahead and put this away. These dark colors like that, if you don't put them away, it seems like I'm forever smearing them somehow, getting them on something. It's crazy. I'm just going to let that dry for a second. And while that's drying, I'm going to take my card base and fold it so it's an A2 size card, which means it measures 5.5 by 4 1/4 when it's closed. And then I have a piece of, I believe this is Garden Green from Stampin' Up! And then I'm also going to be using some of last year's Designer Series paper to do the candle. And then I'm also have a piece of Cherry Cobbler and a piece of Whisper White. So then this card front will go right on top of what I've done with the card base. Just like that. And then I just cut these these are out of scrap paper, and I'm just going to randomly kind of put them around so it makes a little candle trio. And I'm moving it a little bit that way and a little bit up so that I have room for my evergreen stuff. And then I'm going to take the Cherry Cobbler. I'm going to put that to the side. like that. And then finally I'm going to take my Whisper White and I'm going to put that right in the center or close to the center of those two, just like that. Now I do have this evergreen that I need to punch all the little pieces out of. You can see those, how they just kind of stick in there with the die cuts. We do have a brush that you can use to get them out, but when it's just a couple little things, I don't mind doing it. It's actually kind of fun, I think. And this little tool, I believe, is called the paper piercer. I hear my cat or my dog doing something in the other room. I'm not sure. I was trying to figure out what it was. It's a very nice Sunday, that's for sure. I have a feeling it's probably Fuzzy. He likes food, and if he's hungry and he isn't getting any, he will try to scavenge for it. Little crazy cat. My glue is running down the edge of this. Oops. That's what I get for not putting my little pin in it. So I'm just going to glue this like that. And I'm going to take the other one and glue it in the opposite direction. About like that. And the glue will dry clear, which is very nice, and it dries pretty quickly. Oh, I need it still for my candles. Okay, so then I was trying to figure out how to do the candle lights the best, and what I found is if I use this little circle punch and punch it so that it's at the bottom of the circle where I'm not completely cutting out a complete circle, I'm leaving a little bit of a straight bottom. I could then take these little circles and kind of cut them into what looks like a flame, or at least something similar to a flame. It's not the best. And then I'm going to take the glue. I'm just going to stick them down here. Oh, that one has some pencil on it. I wrote on the back of it because I was cutting out my cards to know what I needed for each card, and I wrote on the back of it that I needed it for, I kind of like actually how that's looking, for the candles, and I didn't erase it from the pencil, so that's what that is, but I'll just erase it with pencil, with my eraser. So there's another flame, and then one last one. And it really doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to cover these with glitter glue, and so it's a little bit forgiving. So there we go. And then now let's stick that pin in there. As I have glue all down the side, I'll have to clean that up because that's a mess. Okay. Now I can just toss this stuff and my glitter glue. Oh, I want to erase that pencil if I can first. And now I'll take my glitter. This is just Stickles in Diamond. If you had some yellow or something, that might be good too. I've just not thought of that. I probably should have colored them first or used a yellow color and then put the glitter on it. Oh well, I didn't, but that would be cute too. And then I'm just taking some red rhinestones that I got at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or one of those craft stores. And I am just going to put 3 little red rhinestones right like that. And there is the card. Okay. Sometimes I've done it where you actually can't open it because I put it the wrong way. And I wasn't going to be totally surprised if I did it again, but I was going to be disappointed in myself. But yay, I didn't. This is card number 7. I'm going to write that down on where the stamp will go. And that way when I know who wins, I'll just get it right out in the mail. And this is open internationally. And I'm going to put card number 7, candles. So I wish you the best of luck and have a very Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.